So today's video, I want to talk a little bit about self-care. I think there's a big misconception that exists in taking care of oneself. And what I mean by that is that there are people, many people, I see this a lot with my more adult patients, the people with lots of responsibilities, mothers, fathers. Had a guy just the other day came in and he said to me, we've always done so much for our kids and I've always left myself last. And quite frankly, it shows. He's a young guy, he's in his early 60s, and yet because he hasn't really taken care of himself, he's always put himself last. And what I want to tell you guys is that self-care isn't being selfish, it's really being selfless. And the reality is if mom or dad or the main earner in the family goes down with illness or sickness, then everybody's pretty much up the creek. And basically what I see happening a lot is by parents and by individuals and leaders in their companies, by always putting themselves last, they sometimes miss the opportunity to care for themselves. And so just to give you some insight, I go to the gym and I try to eat well. That's my biggest challenge. But I went yesterday very reluctantly. I went kicking and screaming. I didn't want to go to the gym and work out, but I did. I also got adjusted, and I get adjusted every week. As a matter of fact, right now, I'm trying to get adjusted twice a week. So I took time out of my busy day to take care of myself, to get adjusted, and then I went to the gym. I didn't want to go, but I did. And I did, 40 minutes. It didn't take that long. I could have done it in less time, but I did my workout. And I had a healthy lunch because now when I'm working out, when I'm doing good things for myself, I'm also thinking about what I'm putting in my body. I had a healthy lunch. I got to bed on time last night, which is not always a common thing, but I'm trying to be very intentional with my self-care regimen, especially now. We really have to look after ourselves in order to be the leaders, to be the ones that take precedence and also show our families how to care for oneself. If a person can be that, kids look at us as examples, and they don't always do what we tell them to do, but they do follow our actions. So instead of just saying it, you want to be it. So if you're going to exercise and you're going to eat right and you're going to discipline your children to try to do the same thing, then you have to live by that example. And so I think, for moms, especially for moms, I see this a lot. Moms put everyone first ahead of themselves. You need to be a little bit more intentional with your self-care. Don't call it selfish, because that's not what it is. It's not selfish at all. It's self-care. Taking care of oneself puts you at the pinnacle, so now you can be the best you can be for the rest of your family. So I hope this helps, and remember, stay informed and get adjusted.